Welcome back, folks. We are on the back nine here at the beautiful Mount Washington Resort course at the Omni Mount Washington Resort in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. This is the 2021 White Mountain Hickory Open, and having a pretty good time so far on a beautiful golf course. We had 15 Hickory golfers show up for this event, hosted by Jim Pucci, and it was a lot of fun. Just a reminder, this course was designed by Donald Ross in 1915 and restored in 2008 to his original plans by Brian Silva. Also, to refresh your memory, here's what's in the bag, sponsored by Stewart and Jacoby. I'm only using 5 clubs today: my Splice neck Louisville golf replica, 3 authentic irons, and my trusty Tom Stewart RTJ putter. And I'm using the Callaway Super Soft for my ball. Here's the scorecard for the back nine. We're playing the whites, and it's a little bit shorter on the back. All right, number 10 is a par 5, 450 yards. Here are my playing partners once again: Bill GEISLER. Nice drive there to get things started on the back nine. Here's Dick Walden. Another nice drive. And then there's me, who actually followed suit with a pretty good drive of my own. All right, so on the front nine, I mentioned that we're using point quota format for this tournament. Basically, that means we're getting points for eagles, birdies, pars, and bogeys, but anything higher than that, we don't get a point, so we just pick up. You saw me pick up on several holes before I hold out on the front, and that's going to happen again here on the back. If you want to know more about point quota format, I've got a link in the description for this video for you to check out. Speaking of which, I'm getting pretty close to running out of strokes already here on the 10th hole. But check out that view of the beautiful Mount Washington Hotel. Again, on the comments on the front nine, a lot of people mentioned how beautiful the course was. It really was. You got to be here in person to really appreciate it, but the video does at least give you an idea of how beautiful this course is. So that takes us to number 11, another par 5, 461 yards. Back nine starting out pretty long here right off the bat with 2 back-to-back par 5s, but I'm still managing them pretty well off the tee. That was right down the middle. And that set me up for this shot with the Tom Stewart Auto Hackbarth 2-iron. Having a little trouble right now finding a club to hit for shots longer than 180 yards, so I'm just using that 2-iron to keep things as close to the center of the fairway as I can, about 175 yards or so. That set me up with this shot with my mashie. Just came up a little short of the green, and I was able to use the mashie once again to chip it pretty close. And that was pretty much a tap in for par. Not a bad start to the back nine for me here. Number 12 is a short par 4, 241 yards. Here's a beautiful swing by Bill GEISLER to get his ball right in the middle of the fairway. It was a decent swing, but it came over the top just enough to push that right into the bunker. That was a tough break, followed by another tough break. But that did set up the best sequence of shots for me in the round. That was a nice out there. I got unlucky and went into the greenside bunker. And just to kind of underline bad timing, my camera battery ran out on my phone just before I chipped this shot in. I actually chipped that in for par, believe it or not. So unconventional par there. Taking us to number 13. The camera's still out until the 4th shot on this hole. Finally got it back up and running just in time to see me run out of strokes. So I ended up picking up after this chip, which needed to go in. Fortunately, Bill had a nice putt here to clean things up for us. So 2 days before this event, we played the inaugural Lake Sunapee Hickory Classic at Lake Sunapee Country Club, which is a Donald Ross design from 1928. This was Gene Sarazen's summer course hangout, and had a lot of fun despite the fact that it rained pretty much the entire round. Here's a near ace from one of my playing partners, Alan Johnson.
Oh, baby. Great bird.
Nice bird. A lot of Donald Ross characteristics on display here, from the green complexes to the hummocks in front of the greens, and just a really beautiful layout. Here's my other playing partner, Jim Pucci, with a nice sand save there. Yeah, and even though it rained the entire round, we had a great time. Here's my other playing partner, Dr. Bern Bernanke, with a nice putt for par on number 9. We had a nice group of Hickory golfers show up for this inaugural event, and from what I understand, host David Webster is planning on trying to do it again next year to coincide with the Mount Washington event. So you get 2 Donald Ross courses basically in a weekend's worth of Hickory golf action. I definitely recommend you put this event and the Mount Washington event on your calendar so you can join us next year. All right, so back to Mount Washington. Here's number 14, a par 3, 174 yards. And it's as beautiful as it is intimidating, sitting on this tee, hitting this tee shot over the ravine. Bill had a real nice tee shot there to get up on the green.
That's a good shot.
Dick followed suit with one that trickled up. And I was feeling pretty good about the club selection here, but did not work for me. And I ended up hooking that into the trees, but got somehow very lucky for my ball to pop back out. Couldn't capitalize on the lucky break there, but I was able to advance it at least into the fairway, which set up this mashie chip. And it put me in pretty close range for a bogey.
Thanks. Nice score. Thank you.
So that takes us to number 15, par 4, 243 yards. Would be drivable if not for that bunker right in front of the green that forces you to carry your approach into the green. Bill shows us the way with the drive right down the middle. Dick follows suit with one of his own. And then unfortunately, I got right under my ball and popped it straight up into the tall grass in front of the fairway. So I wasn't able to find that ball. Ended up having to hit my third off the side here and ended up doing that. And believe it or not, I couldn't find that ball either. So I've already run out of strokes here before I even got to the fairway. Fortunately, we do have some good golf to show you on this hole, starting with Dick's pitch, using his niblick to get it up close.
Great shot.
Real
Great
close.
shot.
Bill does the same with his Walter Hagen flanged niblick.
Great shot, guys. Both of you.
And then Dick converts his for a birdie.
Good putt.
Number 16 is a par 3, 154 yards. This is another hole where bunkers mess with your depth perception. Can't really tell what the distance is by your eye with that bunker on the left. Fortunately, Bill's was okay. It was settled in front of the green. Mine, however, went left, and I found the sand. I was really hoping that I would get one of these sand shots on camera going into the hole, but unfortunately, you got the other side of the spectrum here, where I'm in the brush again, and just about to run out of strokes on this hole. Yep, that'll do it. Here's Bill's putt for par, coming up just short. So he had to settle for a bogey there. So number 17 is a par 4, 322 yards.
Nice ball.
Bill with a beautiful drive once again. Really has a textbook Hickory swing. If you're looking for a swing to emulate, you can't go wrong emulating Bill GEISLER's. And that wasn't too bad for me. Ended up in the middle. The distance here, again, because of that bunker, I thought we were closer than we were. And used my Kroydon spade mashie, which is usually my 100, 110 yard club, but that ended up coming up short of the green, even though it was hit well. And had to chip up with the mashie. It's a tough hole with that bunker kind of messing with your depth perception again. So that mashie chip was pretty good, though. Another good approach here from Bill for his par. And then ended up getting that one to drop for a bogey. All right, so number 18, par 4, 302 yards. This one requires some strategy off the tee, especially with the Hickory clubs. Not really trying to get it over that ravine off the tee, so you want to lay up in front, and Bill does just that with his iron. I, on the other hand, using the same iron, the Tom Stewart 2 iron, off the tee that I did on 14 that I hooked into the trees, and I hooked that one into the brush as well. Didn't get a bounce back either, so that's my third shot, chipping it back into the fairway. You see the clubhouse beyond the ravine. That was a dicey shot, obviously not what I intended, but it turned out all right, just short of the green on the left side. Put me in position to use my mashie for this chip, which I'm pretty comfortable doing, and ended up getting this pretty close. So I'm already out of strokes here, but I'm going to hole out anyway. And as I do, I want to thank you for watching this course vlog of the Mount Washington Resort Course in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. This was the 2021 White Mountain Hickory Open. Keep this event and the Lake SUNAPEE Hickory Classic in mind next year when you're making travel plans. You won't regret it. I really hope I can get back up there again next year if they happen. It was a great time, great people, fun golf courses, just a great experience all around. All right, well, that'll do it for this week. Thanks for watching. I'll be back next week with another course vlog. In the meantime, make sure you check out these videos from my archive. And as always, please like and subscribe.